where everything comes off the top. In today's review, we're going to be watching The Truth Behind the Mask, Joe Coy and the Jabbawokeez.
Joe Coy, he's becoming my homie. I'm really starting to like this comedian, bro.
Nice.
Thank you for introducing him to us and to you, Brains.
Absolutely.
Let's do this.
Absolutely. All right.
It's all riding on this performance. Here is Jabbawokeez. It's called Fuck Jabbawokeez.
Look at that face.
Do you miss being part of the Jabbawokeez?
The Jabbawokeez? I don't know. Yeah. No. Sometimes I do. Like, I think about it. You know, our good times that we had, and then I hate all of them.
I mean, at first it was easy. I mean, it was organic. Like, we were all friends, you know, when we were kids, and we just hung out together, and then we started dancing together, and then we just decided to form a group, and we just ended up becoming like this all-star, quote-unquote team. I work the band to make the A transform on any particular surface the band lands on. I care if it's hands-on. Plus the beat, the coolie high, cold cheese.
You learn from each other, from watching videos, just laughing, having a good time, and goofing off. You know, if you think about it, those were probably the best times of the crew, was when we had that chance to really bond with each other.
It was just fun times. We always took care of one another. You know what I mean? It was a real brotherhood.
It was a parade. It was like a party. I mean, it was like young. We were all like, you know, college.
We would wear the mask, and no one knows that, you know, underneath the mask, we're actually talking to each other.
And somebody would be like, "Hey, dude, third row, fourth seat. Look at the girl right there." Shh. Oh.
We'd all check her out. You know, we try and get our manager to go get her and bring her back. You know what I mean? So Fee would do the same thing. We just didn't understand anything he said. He has a very thick Vietnamese accent. And then you put a mask on top of it, and it's just, you know, look girl, it's hot, you know, look, that girl hot.
I don't get why he has beef with me. I don't know. I don't know what his deal is.
What thing? What did you say? Look good, like fuck. Well, it's Spring Road.
Everybody was just really humble with what they were doing. We wanted to work as a group. You know, the whole mask of us wearing the mask to be unity.
We're trying to be like, you know, just this unit. We're not trying to make one person a star.
It was weird. Joe brought it up at first, and we were like, "All right, well, we'll try it out," and it ended up working. You know, and so that was pretty cool. That he brought up certain ideas like that.
There's no one bigger in this group, no one's better in this group, we're all the same, let's all wear the mask. The only reason why I said that is because there's a couple of guys that needed to wear the mask. You know what I mean? If we're going to be on TV, let's cover some of their faces. I don't want to say any names. You know what I mean? I don't want to say any names, but Fee, Phil, KB, you know what I mean? Just boom.
Yeah, it's crazy sometimes. Yeah. Finally here. You know I'm finally here. Finally here. You know I'm finally here. Hear these people talk about where I've been. I've been on tour trying to work it out. They talking like, man, you finally made it, dog. Yeah, I'm working on copping my second house. I remember back when no one wanted to listen. Kinda funny who done came and gone. But I'm still here and I ain't going nowhere. Nah, it's my time, homie, this where I belong. Truth is, I'm a savage. Flow cold and polite. Like a bad chick.
$100,000 grand prize. And will make history as America's best dance crew is Jabbawokeez.
I know he's
exited out of your group. So, what happened? Can you tell us what happened?
I don't know, man.
Should we go into this?
And then ABDC came along, and you know, we were blessed to win the show. And then all of a sudden, this monster kind of awoke, and
It was sad. It's definitely sad to see him go down with all the drugs and alcohol. And
I was always the sober one. Ask all the guys. I was always the sober one. I don't do drugs. Do I look like I do drugs? I mean, they sound good. You know what I mean? My mouth is watering just thinking about it, but I don't do it.
Anymore.
Back in the days, I just remember him as background. His background, like ambiance, but now he's like foreground.
When, say, you know, a producer would come into the room, or, you know, a higher up or somebody from the show, then he would be like, "Oh yeah, you guys, let's do that. Let's do this."
we'll be looking like, what is going on with you? Where's this coming from? Like, what is this all about? You know, talking about he's the leader of the group.
Oh no. It's just like let me introduce myself, and this is my group, and then then they come in and they talk about things that they do for the group. And that's how it was just love, man.
My name's Phil Tag. I go by SB.
Rainan Pagyo, I go by Kid Rainan. Jeff Wynn, I go by Fee.
Ben Chung, I go by B-Tech.
Sorry about that. Wait.
You are?
I'm Joe, aka the leader. Joe Coy, aka Movie Extraordinaire. The #1 honcho. Best friend. You know what I mean?
We worked really hard to get up to this level, and it's cool to play to these audience and this.
His sister's banging the director here. The director of entertainment for.
Hey, we're sorry.
That's how it was our first show on the Strip at the Monte Carlo, and I just felt that since I was the leader of the group, and this is kind of like the big show, that there should be that one guy that kind of stands out, the Jabba and then the Jabbawokeez. That's how it went down. I love this shit. Bam.
Are you serious, bro?
You gotta be kidding me.
I go, well, how about if I wear a clear mask? It's still a mask. Mask is a mask.
It's a clear
And then I wear it. Then they flipped out when I showed them the last mask, which was a mask, but it had a picture of my face on it. What are you talking about? Why? Where's Joe? Bam. The bad thing is you won't be able to use it because the side of your skin.
Yeah, I figured.
See what I mean? Everyone's like, oh.
It's almost like you lost a friend in a way because he's not the way that he used to be.
I think that's what you Really?
Honestly, Joe, like if you
have to just say, look, this is crazy. I mean, like, we have to let him go.
We've all talked about this.
I didn't go that.
You're not fit for this crew, bro. You need to go. You're done.
Joking, right?
Done.
Oh,
No,
seriously?
done. This is done.
You need to go.
Done.
This is crazy.
This is not a
Oh, you
joke.
guys are serious?
No, it's done, bro.
Come on. Out.
You're out, bro.
You're kicking me out the group.
Too much.
Whatever. I didn't even want to be in the group anyways. I was done.
Just go, bro.
And this is all we've been working hard for the past few years, and we got this show. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if Joe was still a part of the group, you wouldn't hear the homies laughing like that.
I'm writing music now, singer, songwriter, producer, dancer. I have a dance clinic that I do at the Y. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now.
my
brains.
fives and my ones.
I'm a little dehydrated on that one. You know what? I just thought it was a documentary at first too, you guys.
I did, right? Right?
I like how they went back and forth with that. That was pretty good.
Yeah, they kept their seriousness well.
So, what else do you think about the skit? How you think? I mean, how do you like how you put it together?
It was cute. I mean, yeah, it was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, and Joe is lonely at the top, so I feel you, you know? Like, Jabba who? You know?
And I do like how you use the Jabbawokeez, so I love them. They're a great dance group. I didn't know they had that personality behind them. I could have used a little bit more drama, just because it's Joe Coy. You know, like when he, you know, and I would have liked to see the Jabbawokeez just do some of their, like, intertwine the jokes into their movements and do something like that, like play a trick on Joe the same kind of way he set the skit up.
Yeah.
But within the skit, I would have liked to see that. Other than that, I thought this was pretty well put together.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's cute. And you know, with the Jabbawokeez, I like that, I know Joe was joking about the masks, but I like that they have the masks because when I first watched them on that show, it was better for me to focus on their skills versus on their looks. And I noticed, like, when I watch dance videos on YouTube, the person that attracts me the most is, it does depend on their looks and it depends on what they're wearing. And then I kind of focus on the style because, of course, the style comes after, or the dance style comes after that. So when I watched the Jabbawokeez, it was nice because they were all uniform. So you have to focus on the moves. You don't focus on the clothes. You don't focus on the looks. I mean, as a whole, you do, but not individually. And I like how they stood in unison too. And they were just dope. You're right. They were just dope. They were just so dope to watch. You know, and very refreshing and just like. They just were.
I like the passion that you had with that. But yeah, I mean, overall, this was decent.
Yeah.
You know, wasn't a fave. Yeah, Brains, you guys saw me a couple yawns in there. Plus, I'm just really dehydrated. It's been super hot this week on this coast, and I'm like literally overwhelmed by the heat wave. So, I'm part of.
Tune in
Pro.
to the next episode of Top Talk TV.
Peace.